Okay, yes. Can you just hold 1 second? Hi, sorry, I won't be a moment. Are you there, Susan? Okay, so, yes, that's right. Yes. Okay. Mm. Okay, okay, Susan. So if you're having problems with your eyes, what I want you to do is I want you to book an appointment with us. Okay. Okay, actually, you won't be able to book an appointment with us till January. Unfortunately, we're very booked up till then. Ah, yes, I know. It's shocking, isn't it? It's actually because of the holidays. It happens every single year. Yes, that's right. Okay, is that alright with you? Okay, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to put you onto our receptionist and she'll book you an appointment as soon as you can. Okay? Okay, lovely. It's lovely talking to you. Aye, just as well. Okay, Susan. Bye now. Bye. Hello. Sorry about that. Just one of our regulars that comes in. My name's Thomasina. I'm going to be optometrist for your full eye examination today. How are you today? Lovely. Well, that's great. Did you bring your papers with you at all? You did? Lovely. If you just want to get those ones out for me. Thank you. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, so you had a pre-test assessment with Ivy around 2 months ago. Is that correct? Okay. Aye, that's right. Yeah, it's just that I was telling Susan that we're very high demand at this time of the year because of Christmas coming up. So I do apologise. You were on top of our list though. Ivy's told me all about you with regards to your eyesight. It's very, very busy. Everybody wants to be healthy at this time of year especially. Okay, so Ivy hasn't actually asked you a couple of questions which I'm going to do before we get started, if that's okay. Okay, so let me just get my book. Always handy to have pens in this drawer. Okay, now since your last visit 2 months ago, have you had any problems with your eyesight, such as dizziness, also with your sort of physical, mentally sort of mind as well? Have you had any headaches, loss of concentration? Headaches, okay. Okay, how long do you think that they persist for each day? How many roughly around do you think that you get them? Okay, so that's not too many, but it's still affecting you. Okay. Do you go on a computer at all, watch TV, read for long periods of time? You read a lot? And when do you read the most? Morning or night time? Night time? How long do you read for? Half an hour. Okay. Reading's not really a problem. Probably maybe the laptop or the TV. You do go on your laptop, your computer, okay? How long do you go on that each day, if you go on it each day? Okay, 6 hours. It's quite a long time. It's definitely not the recommended time to be on it. Well, usually we recommend about 1 to 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours, so maybe just stick to the 1 hour. Aye, it's 6 hours is a very long time to be on it. Basically what you're doing is you're straining your eyes, especially if you use it at night time, and it's not very good for the future. Yes, that's right. So I've jotted that down anyway. We'll talk more about that later on. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just going to take another wee sip of my cup of tea. Not tempting you to have one at all? No? Okay. Okay, so now that I've asked you these questions, what I'm going to have you do is I want you to look at this eye chart for me. It's just a simple wee eye chart, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you read it. Excuse me, I'm going to have you read it all through, apart from the red ones. Just this wee chart here. Read it to your best ability. If you can't read it down to the bottom, let me know. You don't have to finish it if you can't do it. Okay, so just leave out all the red bits. I've got my wee handy knitting needle here, which I like to use. So I'm going to point to each one, and I want you to tell me what each letter says. Okay. Very good. Lovely. Just this line here. And just all of this bottom line here for me. Lovely. Okay, that's fantastic. Now what I want you to do is to cover up one of your eyes, please, just any. And I want you to tell me the red letters now for me. Okay, and these two here. Great. And just the bottom line for me. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just a little bit closer, because what this does is I've just done your sort of long vision, now I'm using your short vision perspective. So if I just put it here and just switch your eyes for me, and could you please read just from the bottom up for me with the red letters? Great. Lovely. Fantastic. Thank you. Well, that's definitely looking great so far. Okay, now what I'm going to use now is I'm going to use a wee soft light. I have two lights which I will be using today, and this one's just a little soft light for you. What I'm going to do is I want you to follow it with your eyes, and just keep your head still for me. That would be fantastic. Okay, so is that bright enough for you? Okay, I'm going to come a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. This tests your ability on focus. Okay, so just follow the light for me. Lovely. Great. I'm going to come just even more closer now, and I'm going to look inside your eyes, okay? So if you just stay there for me. Okay. What this does is I'm checking for your pupil. Make sure that it dilates when I put the light on. This makes me see the reaction of your eyes as well. Just check your other eye now. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, what I'm going to have you do now is I want you to still keep your head straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of games, just like the following. What I want you to do now is I want you to look straight at me, just look at my nose, or this bit of my glasses here, in my teeth section. And what I want you to do is I want you to keep staring at me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both my hands and I'm going to do this, and you're going to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, okay? Okay, lovely. Okay, you ready? Keep your eyes on my nose. Good. Okay, what I want you to do is to cover up one eye for me. I'm going to do exactly the same. Okay. Just do it up here too. Okay, now swap eyes for me. Okay, open your eyes. Then looks in good order there. You're doing a superb job at the moment. Okay, what I'm going to have you do is, getting back to my knitting needle now, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to put this just a little bit closer to you. I want you to look at this wee knob on here. I want you to look at it, and then I want you to look at the point on my finger when I put it on, okay? So just look at the knob, and now at my finger. Back to the knob again. Now to my finger. Just on the other side here. Look at the knob for me. Now to my finger. To the knob. To my finger. What I'm going to do now is we're going to test your sort of test your eyes for colour. And because the season's coming up, I've got this lovely wee advent calendar. Excuse me. Lose my voice a bit today. So what I want you to do is I'm going to point at each one, and I want you to tell me what the picture is, okay? So take this for example as a snowflake, okay? Great. So I'm going to put it a little bit closer for you today. Okay, here we go. Okay. That's right, you can see it. Okay, what we're going to do now is I want you to tell me the colour of the backgrounds, okay? So if you just cover your eye up for me. That's right. Good. Yes. Oh, do you want to tell me that one again? That's okay. Okay, can you just tell me what colour this is for me, please? Thank you. And what object is it? Great. Thank you. Have you do now is we're going to use the big light on you this time, just this light here, and I'm going to look inside different parts of your eye. You know, you've got your pupil, your iris, your optic nerve, your cornea, things like that, okay, which might be a little bit confusing to you if you don't know the insides of your eyes, okay. Okay, I'm going to come just a little bit closer and I'm going to look inside your eyes first, okay? Okay, it might be a little bit bright, might this? So if you just look. Okay, fantastic, just keep looking at me. What I'm going to have you do is I want you to look up for me. Great. And can you look up to your right? Yep, your top right. Great. And to your top left. Fantastic. If you look down. Lovely. Now if you look down right. And down left. Okay, great. Now if you look to your left and to your right. Okay. Now look just straight, look at me. Okay, your pupils seem to be dilating perfectly. Okay, so I want you to follow the light with me this time, okay? So here we go. I'm going to go a little bit faster here as well. Okay, what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to shut the blinds and we're going to do it in the dark. Okay. Okay, it's just a little bit darker. Okay. 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 So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to come closer to you. Okay. This is going to be bright. Checking to see if there's any diseases. Okay. Now with Ivy, you did say that you weren't too sure, but you don't think that anybody's had any eye diseases in the past. Yes. That's okay. Going to look up. Lovely. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do what's called a swinging flashlight test, and that looks part on your eye reactions, okay? So just stare at me. Doing very well. Just one more look at your eyes. Okay, that's great. Let's pop this back up again. Okay. Well, yes, that's it. Well, everything looks in tip-top notch, okay? I don't see any problems with the eyes at all. I don't see any diseases. What I do want you to do is to not go on the computer for long periods of time. Please stick to, in your case, if you do study or things like that, you need to sit around 1 to 2 hours each day, okay? Especially around night time, because you've got that light reflecting on you, which is much brighter than it is in the day, which is very, very bad for the future in regards to your eyes, okay? Okay. From everything that I've said to you, I just need you to sign down at the bottom here. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Thank you. Okay, and I'll just... I want you to do, I want you to give this to the receptionist. And what she'll do is she'll fax this off to a sort of laboratory, and then we'll get back to you on that one there. Now what I want you to do is I want you to keep coming for your checkups every 6 months or even every year, okay? Just to make sure how everything's going, especially because you're using that computer, okay? Okay, well, it was lovely meeting you. Hope that you had a pleasant time with me. Okay, it's lovely meeting you. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, thank you.